Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm be installing some switches. I do have a three-way switch, so that means multiple location. One here above me, right there, and there's another one right here. Okay, so since I have a three-way switch and I have a smart dimmer, I need a companion with it. So I'm installing two switches. One's a companion, the other one's the main one. This is Alexa built in, so as soon as I hook it up with Wi-Fi, then I can start talking to Alexa. And by the way, if you're installing this particular switch, make sure your bulbs are dim ready. This one's gonna go to the other location. More than two switches, then you're gonna need like another one of this. So if you're turning it off and on in 4 locations, then you're gonna need more of this, the companion one. All right, this is about 25 bucks. This is roughly about $70 to $100. Maybe you can get it cheaper now. When I got this, it was $100. And let's get straight to it. So first things first, you're gonna turn off the power. It's a 15 amp circuit. So I'm gonna go to the breaker and turn off, and I'll be good to go and install it. Power off. I usually just use hand to do this, so you don't damage the paint. So once you got all the wires out, right, now we're gonna check for power. That's a little ticker, make sure there's green light in there, and if it turns red, that means there's power. You can hold it from both sides like this to be safe. Nothing. Next up, I like using a voltmeter or a multimeter just to see and put it in voltage. It's a little cheap little brand that I got by Paris. I'm gonna hit the ground and then the live. Nothing. There's no numbers, everything was 0, so we're good to go. So I'm gonna start disconnecting this now. Here's the thing. If you want to reuse this switch right here, which I'm not, I'm just gonna cut them all, because you have to put a little piece of like a needle in there, insert, and then it'll release these wires, but I can do that later on. Right now, I just want to show you guys how to connect this stuff, so I'm just gonna cut everything. Now this particular switch, it needs a neutral. So anything like, if it's a smart device, it's gonna need a neutral. So that's the white wire. Oh my God, see that burnt area right there? So that means there's like a short or something. It literally burned this whole wire right there, you see that? Like something touched it. And if you guys could see that, I'm gonna have to take this out to show you guys. Very bad, man. It's the stuff you don't see unless you start taking stuff out. I'm gonna have to like, I tested this thing though, it still works. Must have just hit something really bad, whoever was installing it, but damn, okay. I'm thinking it hit the frame and all that, then it sparked it up when they were installing it, man. That's what I'm thinking. So that's why I shorted it. But let me know down below in the comments what you think would cost this kind of stuff, man. Anyways, right now we're gonna find a neutral. We're gonna find that white wire somewhere. This red wire nut right here. So I'm gonna take that out, and then we're gonna tap the neutral through there. Alright, here's another good example of why you wanna check every single thing. See if, I don't know if you guys can see, I gotta back up my camera, and you guys can see it more. Here's my multimeter, right? I'm gonna tap one of the live wires, or whatever, the hot wire, And you see that's 123 volts. Oh, that's live, guys. And then right here, same thing. This switch is live. 120. 23. Oh, what's happening? Right, there you go. See, 123. So that's why you want to check every single thing before you start wiring or touching other stuff, because it's pretty dangerous, right? Freaking wires, dude. Too many wires everywhere, man. Tap this. Get this out of the way. Right. Alright, so we got what we wanted. Actually, let me clean this up a little bit more, man. Man, I swear to God, the builders, dude. Okay, once again, guys, like I tell everybody else, if you're not comfortable doing this, please consult with a professional electrician, man. Alright, so I went back to the breaker and turned off the switch over there. So now it's off. You see, it's not red anymore. And now safely could mess with this entire thing with no problems. Nothing, no more beeping. Nothing's beeping anymore. The whole thing is dead. This entire area is dead. Nothing. So it's good to go. Alright, now that I got everything that I needed, all the wires, we're gonna open the sucker up. See what it looks like. Comes with a plate, face plate. Not gonna need this. We're just gonna need this part right here. Okay, so these are all the wires we have. Got some wire nuts in there. And it looks like they're all stranded. Great, it's awesome. So here's the switch right here. Okay, we got multiple wires in here. This is your load. I would say this is your common, and this is your traveler right here. The green one's your ground, white one's neutral. This is the line. Alright, so here we go. So when you pull this out, the old switch, you're gonna look for two jackets wires, right? One's gonna be 3-wire, one's gonna be 2-wire, right? It's gonna be a black one and a white one and a 2-wire. And then on the 3-wire, there's gonna be a red, black, and white, okay? So the one with the red wire in the back, right? It goes to the other dimmer switch, okay? It's gonna be a black wire and a red wire. So that red wire, so you're not confusing anything. That red wire, hook it up with the yellow wire, okay? So let's hook it up right now so we don't get confused. Okay? It's kind of long though, so I'm gonna cut it just a little bit. And we'll tie that back up. Oh, we're gonna twist it back up. So, to avoid confusion, I'm gonna do it one by one. We're ready. Okay. Clockwise. Give it a little tug, and we're good. Okay, so that's done. How many wires do we have left? Now, we need another wire that's gonna go to the other switch, which is this one right here. Okay, and the black one will go in this black wire right here on this actual dimmer. It'll connect to this wire right here. So let's connect this again. This wire right here is in the same jacket as with the red wire, okay, going to the dimmer. So this will be our other wire. Let's connect that together already, so we don't get confused, and then I'll explain the rest later. Clockwise again. Put a little tug, we're good. Alright, so that's done, and lastly, this is your switch leg, meaning this is the one that goes to the light. Okay, it goes to the light, this wire right here, and this is your red wire from your dimmer switch. It's gonna connect to the black one. I'm gonna do it clockwise again. Put them together. Let it tug. Alright, it doesn't come out. Looks good. Alright, so that's it. That's all the wiring we got. And the white one, that's no brainer. It just connects to the neutral wire that earlier we did from this one right here. Alright, from all the white wires, they're all combined together. You know, obviously the green wire goes to all the bare copper wires, which is the ground. So we'll put all this back together and then we'll test it out. I'm just gonna push it in first because I want to make sure it actually works first before I put everything together. So we're on the other side. I'm just gonna go ahead and double check real quick, like everything else. Working with electrical systems. Double check everything. So put this thing in the ground, power source. No numbers, 000. 0, 0, 0 again. That's what we want to see, all zeros. Cool. I have to find a neutral in here again, and then we'll pigtail. I'll tap into that neutral for this switch. So I'm gonna have to remove this as well. Yeah, good. Let's go find that neutral. It'll be here somewhere. There it is. Ah, man, there's a lot of wires in here, dude. Hella wires. This is pigtail with this one for power source. I'm gonna get it in here. This one's going about right here. Okay, so this is our neutral right here. Oh, we're gonna use that. Okay, so this is what we're gonna use. This is the companion dimmer. Oh, look at that. It has a little switch on it. You can change it. 3 different ivory, looks like almond and white. I'm gonna be using the white one. I like that. First things first, I wanna use another 14. This time I'm gonna loop this around here, connect them together, and then we're gonna put it in our switch. Put them all together. Kind of tricky because it's so fat. And just trim the sides so make sure it's not sharp. Ease up on the line pliers a little bit. There you go. Biggest one I got. Alright, and then I'm gonna tug this We'll tug on it, see if it comes out. Nope, it does not. So we are good to go with that one. I could safely tug this thing in back here, hide it. I'm gonna do this by hand. Clockwise again to tighten it. Okay, there we go. So we got a few wires. Got 3 to go. Traveler wire is going to be this wire right here. So this is going to be the yellow or red. Okay. So the red wire goes in here, and then the 2 black wires will go to this common screw right here, which is the black screw. This one, just go ahead and cut it, trim it a little bit. This one, I just stripped it just enough, so it's pretty good. Tying it up, good to go. Alright, I'm just gonna loop it. It's like a solo wire, so I'm just gonna loop that in there. Once I start tightening it, it's just gonna go, it's gonna, see that? When you start tightening it up, it's just gonna tighten it. So actually copper wire is gonna loop around like that, so if you do it clockwise. And that's it, that's it. Just gonna push everything back inside. Well, nothing happened.
Your device is ready for setup. Follow the instructions in its companion app.
Or, I'm wrong. I guess I'm right. I guess it works. So there it is. The companion works. It's telling me it's good to go. So we have power in here. We're going to check the other companion switch because it's supposed to have a green light on it. And there it is. It's green light. So that's a good to go. Okay, so once you go through the configuration, after you set it up through email and add an account, all that stuff, then now you have Alexa ready to go. Alexa, dim the garage lights to 50%.
Okay.
So it does work. Alexa, dim the garage lights to 35%.
Okay.
There you go. It does dim. Alexa, dim the lights to 100%. I keep forgetting. Alexa, dim the garage lights to 100%.
Okay.
Whoa, there it is. That proves it, so it works. Let's try this one right here. This is the one that dims it down. So you just press it. That's 1. That's 2. 3. And you can tell it's dimming. And there you go. Each level dims it. And the last one dims it out. You press it all the way up. And there you go, the brightest level. It works. And that's off. And you press it, and it's up, and that's on. Works fine. All right, so here we go. Let's Test it out again. Alexa, garage lights off. Alexa, garage lights on. Damn. Alexa, play trance music.
Here's a station you might like. Trans Liftoff Radio on Amazon Music.
What? In the garage. There you go. Alright folks, thanks a lot for watching the video. Hope this helps. If you guys want to see more DIY videos like this, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and be humble. Peace. Ooh.